Hey folks, thanks for joining me today. So in today's tutorial, we're going to be painting on this glass bauble. It's a small, so I think it's like an 8 millimeter. And I decorated the inside because it was clear. So what I used was some hairspray and some glitter. And I just shook it all around until it stuck to all the sides on the inside. And then I can paint on the outside. So we're going to be painting on some tree boughs, some Christmas tree boughs. And this is a very easy, simple ornament to do, and it looks so elegant and so pretty. So basically, all I am doing is I'm using my fine lining brush, and I'm using the color Leaf Green by DecoArt, and I'm just basically painting on lines all over the place, just putting them on here and there, and then making sure that I put on the little sprigs that are growing out of it, and just putting them wherever I want to, just randomly, here, there, everywhere type thing, in different directions and in different sizes, different shapes. And I'm just going to do this all around. So I'm going to be doing the sides and underneath, but I'm still leaving a lot of that red color that is glittering from behind. I want that to be seen as well. So we're just going to go and do this all the way around. You can pick if you want to do it just on one side, so that when you hang it in your tree, that's the side that you see. You could do it so that it is a Christmas tree. You could add maybe, I don't know, some little balls hanging from these boughs. There's so many ideas that you could do with this, but I wanted to keep it simple and just to show you the technique of how I do this. So I go around and I do all of them in this leaf green. You can use a darker green if you wish, or a lighter green, doesn't matter, it's up to you. But I do go on top of it with some metallic festive green. So you'll see that in a little bit when I go over top. And I am not particular on where it goes as long as it's on top of the darker green, because I want some of that darker green to shine through. So it gives that illusion of a 3D effect. So you have the darker and behind that would have the shadows from the needles that are in the forefront. So it is fun to do. It's very simple. It's easy, and just about anybody can do this. And I had so much fun doing it. It was very quick. And by the time you get done putting on all of these boughs, the first one that you put on is already dry. So then you can go back to that one and start adding in your metallic festive green. If you don't have festive green, you can use whatever color. You don't even have to use metallics if you don't want to, or if maybe you don't have them. You could use just a lighter green color by using the same leaf green and adding a little bit of white. And then you get a different color, a little bit lighter, and it's still within the color palette. And that would look good just as well. So that's just a little tip for you to do that. If you don't have all of these things available to you. So I just want to remind you that these are just what I have in my stock. Does not necessarily mean that you have to do the same colors. I urge you to let your imagination carry you through on this and do whatever you want to. Maybe put in something. If you don't have the greens that I use a different green. It's totally up to you, because it is your piece of art, and what I am providing you is guidance and some tips and tricks for you to create your own masterpiece. So that's what I'm here for, is just to give you that little bit of encouragement, or maybe that technique that you've been trying to figure out or didn't know how to do. That's what I'm here for, is to help you out, to teach you and to give you the confidence that you need to know that this is something really simple. And I really encourage you to just jump right in. Sometimes I have that problem where it's like, I can't do this. How do I start, or where do I begin? Um, Maybe this isn't going to turn out the way that I want it to. And sometimes that does happen, but that's okay because it's your artwork. And I find that whatever is happening in your world at that time really comes out into your artwork. And sometimes you need it to do that. It's like your therapy, or your chance to let the rest of the world sort of melt away. And let's admit it, this time of year is extremely stressful. So I know for me, I am not a big fan of Christmas for the gift giving and the money spending and all of that kind of stuff. I prefer family. I prefer hanging out, playing games, having fun, and, just sitting around the table with a glass of wine, or maybe even just, some Sprite or ginger ale. I'm not sponsored by those. I'm just saying, like something sparkly, and just catching up with family. That's my favorite part about Christmas. So let me know what your favorite part about Christmas is. I'd love to hear. Just throw a comment, and I will be excited to see what you find is your favorite part of Christmas. You can also subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. You can also click the little notification bell that's on the side there, and it'll let you know when I post something new. And the fastest and easiest way to let me know you like this video is just simply give me that thumbs up. Really easy to do. It takes you less than a second just to click that thumbs up. So as I've been chatting away, you would have been watching me put on that Festive green metallic DecoArt color. And you can see that I'm not very particular. I'm just sort of slopping it on, just doing some lines here and there. And it's just to go over top to give that little extra to the tree boughs, and it just fills it in a little bit better so they look a little bit thicker, but it also gives that 3D look. And because it's glitter paint or metallic paint, which I absolutely love, it really pulls in that whole festive ambiance, I guess, of the Christmas bulb. So and like I said, this is a smaller one. I do paint on larger ones as well, but I thought for this application, with the detail that I was going to put on it, a small bulb was just perfect for it. So that's what exactly I'm doing. And I'm just flicking my brush with the paint that's on it, and I'm just flicking it so that it resembles the tree boughs and the needles that are coming off of them. So very simple, easy thing to do. You can do as many or as few as you want. I've done wreaths this way. I think I did one last year for the 12 days of Christmas, and I love the technique. It's so quick and easy. I know I keep saying that, but it's true. If I forget to mention any of the colors that I do use, they are listed in the description, so make sure that you check that out. There's lots of good information there as well, so definitely check that out at the end of the video. So now I'm going in and I'm adding in some white berries, and I'm just being very random with them, but I want to put them on where the ends of the tree boughs are. So this is called, it's a metallic DecoArt paint, but it's called Enchanted Shimmer White. So when it dries, it has like a hue of white, but it's really sparkly. So that's why I chose this to be putting on as the little white balls, or I guess the berries at the end of the boughs. And I'm just randomly putting on these little dots with my dotting tool. And I don't mind if they're different sizes. I don't mind if they're not completely symmetrical, because honestly, berries aren't always symmetrical, right? We know this. So I'm just putting it on wherever I feel I want to put them. So there's no rhyme or reason, there's no particular placement. I'm just wherever I'm feeling that it needs some of these little glowing pieces of art. And some places I find that didn't have enough, so I add a few more. That one actually turned out to look like a little flower, but that's okay. And I'm just adding wherever I feel like I want to add. And once it's dry, it looks so beautiful. So stick around to the end of the video and you'll see some photos I took of it. And yeah, this is the beginning of the Christmas series that I had planned for you. And I really hope you stick around for more of them. So I'm going to continue putting on these little dots here and there, and I'm going to let it dry, and that's all you need to do. Hang it up in your tree, and it's good. So there you have it, folks. Life is what you make it, so get creative.